Good evening, everyone. The moment you've been waiting for is almost about to begin. As soon as the teaser was posted this morning, we have been receiving non-stop chat messages from our page friends asking about the person we have as our guest tonight. My name is Matt Esmino, representing the Ilocos Times, and with me is our managing editor, Mitch T. Esmino. Our guest for tonight is one of the most sought after personalities, both in social and political circles, in popular political family in the country, and son of leading presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos, who himself is now aspiring to represent our province's first district in the House of Representatives. The dashing Mr. Ferdinand Alexander Sandro Marcos. Welcome.
Nako, Sir Matt, I don't know if I'm worthy of such an introduction, but thank you very much for the kind words. And to all of our listeners, to all of our viewers this evening, good evening to all of you. And thank you very much for taking the time to tune in tonight.
That's no problem, Sir Sandro. It should be us who should be honored. You grace our presence because of your social media fan base, actually.
Pati na nga ako nagugulat eh.
Okay, so let's get on with the interview. May I ask Mitch to ask the first question?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Marcos.
Good evening, sir.
This has been a long time coming. There's been a lot of rumors before. Will you or won't you? And now you finally did. So, what made you decide to go into politics?
Um, well, I've always said that given who I am and the family that I am from, it has always been incumbent of me to have an inclination towards going into politics because of my upbringing. I was exposed to it at a very young age. But I think what's important is to make the differentiation that my family members, well, those such as my father and Senator Aimee and Gov Matt, of course, are not politicians first, but public servants. And there must be a differentiation made between those two definitions. And I always considered them to be public servants first, and I always consider myself now to be a public servant as well. But why did I go into it? Was that the question, sir?
Yeah, yes.
Um, to be honest, it's because I feel that being in a position where you have the ability to be able to help as many people that you can, I think it's only right that with the opportunity that we're given, that we take it to be able to provide service to the people, to be able to give, to be able to provide for the betterment of people's lives, especially at a time like this when the pandemic is ravaging not just our country but the world. It is very important that we have as many hands on deck as possible to be able to help our fellow countrymen, our fellow province, our fellow Kailian, and that is one of the main reasons why. And I did not want, given that the working in government to begin with is a very bureaucratic process that requires a lot of knowledge and know-how. So I didn't want to be ill prepared when I ran. There were people pushing me already in 2019. But I wanted to be prepared, hence why I decided the best thing to do would be to work in Congress first. So I worked there for about 2.5 to 3 years. And now that I feel that I am prepared, not only to serve as a congressman, uh, but most especially to assist in aiding my kakailian during this crucial time. I feel that I've gone through what needs to what one needs to go through in order to have the chops, so to speak, to be able to help. But that really is the main reason, because I'm in a position where I know I can help. Uh, and it's really to make the lives of our fellow Kakailians uh, much more pleasant and much better given the situation that everyone is in right now.
Okay. But you're still a political neophyte as it is. So how, and you're still carrying the Marcos name. How do you think will you keep up with your other veteran politician opponents, especially during the campaign?
I'm sorry, sir. Say that again.
You're still a political neophyte, even if you have the Marcos name.
Yes.
As such, you don't really have any experience in campaigning personally. You campaigning now. How do you think you'll keep up with them? Your opponent is a political veteran.
Yes, sir. Um, well, to be honest with you, I don't. I am a political neophyte. That's correct. But it also I've grown up my whole life campaigning for my father, campaigning for Senator Amy, so I have been able to see what how those processes are, um, how to be able to run a campaign efficiently. Even though campaign season has not started yet, I feel that we've built a very good team to be able to cope with uh, with what's to come. And we've already been making very good progress with regards to making sure that we have a very solid voter base within the province for myself. So the question pertains to a level of inexperience that I feel I already gained as a result of my past, as a result of having prepared in Congress, as a result of having been exposed politically through various means, most especially my father, Senator Amy, and even though I feel like I still have a lot to learn from them, I do feel like having them there as, for lack of a better word, my mentors, uh, quite an advantage. And I fully intend to use every lesson that I've learned from them. And truth be told, sir, everyone has started as a neophyte one point in their lives or another. What matters is how that track record starts, how you show that you have the ability to prove to the people that they were right to put their trust in you. And I would like to think, given my track record, given of what I've said, given my education, my work experience, that the people can put their faith in me to lead the first district of Ilocos Norte as their congressman and bring them to have a better life.
Okay, so there's no difference being you beforehand. You were just in the background, but now you're in front and center. So do you think there's any difference?
I think the main difference is that yes, you're the candidate, but there every behind every good public servant is an even better team, and I think that people tend to overlook that. Politics is very centralized towards the candidate, but I think we mustn't forget that you are only as good as the team behind you. Which is why I'm very confident because the team that we put behind myself are very efficient, very good, and we all share the same vision, which is a better Ilocos Norte, most especially the first district. So we all strive to work towards that, and I guess being at the center of it just means more of a management role, making sure everything runs smoothly. But it's nothing that I haven't experienced before, sir. As a result of, like I said, my past with my father and my job in Congress, which has led me, as a result, to being here today.
Okay, so this is a if you win, what could you offer that the incumbent congressman, both in the first and second district, what could you offer? What could you offer something different? Well,
Well, with regards to the second district, I fully intend on working quite synergistically with my uncle, Angelo Marcos Barba. I think he has been doing a fantastic job in the second district. Um, and he's been doing very well. With regards of what I could offer in terms of the person I'm running against, I think my track record speaks for itself, and I fully intend on hitting the ground running, especially with regards to the legislative output that my office will show, which I think would be quite different to how we are situated now. It's not for me to say. I'm not one to throw mud. I'm not hindi ako isang tao na bumabati ko sa aking katunggali. But I will focus on myself and just say that what I can offer is a higher output, a higher legislative output, especially, and one that will focus legislation on bringing prosperity and development to the province of Ilocos Norte, not just the first district, but the whole province, given the fact that, of course, Kong Angelo will be there also. And we mustn't we mustn't ignore the elephant in the room. Of course, my father is also running for president, and it's really the political synergies that we are looking for uh, to be able to bring more help, more aid um, to our province. And should all these things fall into place, I think we will be extremely well positioned to be able to do that. Bring a seamless and Class A service to the province.
Okay, I think that's enough for the serious tone. Let's lighten up things a bit. I'll pass you on now to Matt for other questions. Uh,
Thank you very much, sir. Oo na nga, medyo serious yung question, but that's okay. It's okay naman to talk about these kinds of things. It's what voters need to know. So thank you very much.
Matt.
Right. So enough with the serious questions then. So let's get the
Christmas
people to
spirit
know you
naman.
more. Oo nga. So, Sir Sandro, let's get the people to know you even more. What are your hobbies? The things that you do in your free time, if you ever do have a free time, because you're running around the country.
Well, I've been mainly focused in Ilocos actually. I haven't been going as much as I have in the past. 2016, I was going around a lot more. Of course, my district or where I'm running takes complete priority over everything else. To the disappointment of many social media fans, I apologize, but it's really the case that I have to focus on Ilocos, and that's what I want to do anyway. But what do I do in my free time? I enjoy music. I read a lot. I enjoy reading and just spending time with my family. I think I used to take advantage, or I used to take I used to take it for granted, family time. But I think I've come to appreciate it a lot more than I have in the past. And of course, just being with friends. Yeah, so music, friends, family, and books. It's really my life. And of course, Ilocos Norte.
Oh, wow. So, what kind of genre of music do you enjoy?
Oh, wow. Dame. I listen from everything to classic rock because of my dad. I listen to hip hop, rap, electronic music, house, jazz, everything. So long as it's good, so long as it sounds good, I'm happy. But I've always been into music. I collect vinyls. I'm sure, as everyone knows from social media, I DJ'd for an extensible amount of time, especially when I was in college to make money on the side. Uh, and yeah, yeah, it's a wide range of things.
Okay, that's cool. And pardon me, which books would you ano parang tell your fans to read?
Which books would I
Yeah,
tell my fans to
yeah,
read?
which you would recommend to them.
Wow. Um, well, I just finished a very good book called Kicking Away the Ladder, by this Korean author called Ha-Jun Chang. I read most of the books I read are on sort of economics and development. Um, there's another one called Globalization and Its Discontents. One of my favorite books is called Why Nations Fail. Fantastic book. And yeah, let's leave it with those three for now.
Right. Okay, I'll be sure to check those out as well.
I'll lend
So,
it to you
oh, sure.
if you want.
That'd that'd be nice. Okay. So, now to the elephant in the room for my non-serious questions. You have so many fans. Do you even get to enjoy public life without being chased around by your fangirls?
Wanna come say hi? Sorry, my dad just came into the room.
Oh yeah, he graced us with his presence. That was
Uh, anyway, please carry on. I'm sorry. I apologize for my dad.
it's all right.
Sorry to interrupt. Merry Christmas.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Oh yeah, so you have so many fans, like a lot. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I do.
Do you
I
even get
I
to
don't know.
enjoy
It's
public
it's
life?
it's it's still weird for me to to think of it that way. Do I get to enjoy public life? I don't. I don't approach life any differently than I have in the past. I don't. I've never felt the need to. I'm always appreciative of any type of support, wherever it may come from. Uh, but am I able to live a public? Yes, yeah, I do. I think I am able to enjoy it to the extent that I do, at least much more than my father does now. Uh, but with regards to, I mean, having all that those fans on social media, yeah, I mean, I just going into public life, I knew this was going to happen and I knew what to expect. So it never came as a shock to me. And I guess as a result of my dad, I've been more averse to handling it. I just, I'm very appreciative of everyone's support. I just ask, I guess, there's a very small contingent of people who support me. I just ask that, it's gotten to the point sometimes where, medyo di naman nakakahiya, pero nakakagulat na, they message all my friends or they follow all my friends kung saan-saan, kung ano sinasabi nila. Any of my friends who's a girl, kahit kaibigan ko lang, binabash nila. I just ask all my fans that are listening in now, maybe to step back naman. And I don't mind I don't mind the publicity for myself, but maybe naman respect the privacy of those who wish to be respected. But that's the only I guess that's the only thing that I'd ask. But besides that, of course, I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful of their support. Uh, even the funny placards that I see sa mga motorcade ng tatay ko, nakakatuwa. Tawa kami ng tawa. But yes, to answer the question, um, I'm very appreciative and I am able to enjoy life. I just hope that they respect the privacy of my friends who wish to be you know to wish to be in private life.
Oh yeah. Because ever since we posted the teaser this morning, as I said earlier, ang daming nag-message. Like literally they're asking for shout outs. I mean, there's really so much people messaging
Well,
us.
that's okay. I don't mind that because this is a public forum. It's just more people whose lives would rather be kept private. I mean, I consider myself, or it's weird to say, but I guess I am sort of being in politics, being a public servant. You become a public figure, so I'm totally okay with that, especially in a public forum such as this. Uh, Bakit? Sino ba gusto dyan ng shoutout? Do we have any?
Yeah, we have a lot. You have
Okay,
your
let's pick
Sandro
let's
Natics and your
let's pick
Sandro
three. Let's
babies.
pick three.
Okay, let's pick three. Let me check the comment section.
Why pumutok ba kanina when you guys shared it?
Yes, actually, very much so.
Well, to anyone listening, I am very appreciative that you're all tuning in. and supporting not only me, but my father as well. So thank you very much to everyone.
Okay. Solid Sandro fans from Bindar, from Pagudpud, Bacara, Bangi, and Burgos. There are just so many names. I don't think you can name them all.
Okay, well,
If you pick
sa
three,
lahat ng solid Sandro fans, from Vintar, Bangi, Pagudpud, and Burgos, ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng inyong suporta, and sana naman po tuloy-tuloy hanggang sa halalan, para makita natin ang pag-unlad ng ating probinsya. Diyos unay tiag bina po.
okay, thank you, Mr. Marcos. Sandro, thank you for
Sandro na
joining
lang.
us tonight.
Nakakahiya yung Mr. Marcos, sir.
Yeah, I think it would be for your father. Anyway, I hope we'll have another round like this soon.
Sir, anytime you guys want, nandito lang ako para sa inyo, and anytime, I am more than happy kahit weekly, kahit every day. I am more than happy.
Wag,
Masaya naman kayong kasama eh.
wag mo
So,
wag mong sabihin weekly, baka hintayin nila yan.
I really don't mind, huh?
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy to do weekly interviews, especially with the Ilocos Times. You guys are such a revered publication. You do such a good job. So I would like, of course, before this interview ends, to congratulate you all on all your good work, and thank you. So please keep at it, and tuloy-tuloy lang.
Yeah, just one more thing. Can you also now greet? We have at least more than 5,000 viewers right now.
5,000?
Yeah, more than 5,000.
Wow. Well, sa lahat, to all the 5,000 viewers that tuned in tonight, thank you so much. Wow. Wala akong masabi. But thank you. Thank you to all the 5,000 viewers that tuned in tonight. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. And I wish you all a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Sana makuha nyo yung gift na gustuhan nyo. And I hope you have a restful holiday ahead. Lahat tayo kailangan mag-break ng konti, because come Jan 2022, it's going to be back to even harder work than 2021. So I wish all of you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, again, thank you, Sandro, and yeah, we're looking forward to doing this again.
Thank you again, sir. To both of you, then Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas too.
At Sir Matt, if you really want those books, I can lend it to you.
Sure, why not? So
Okay.
I guess that's our time for tonight. So thank you, Mr. Sandro Marcos, for taking the time off your very busy schedule to do this little interview with us. And
Anything for you guys. Thank you so much. And once again, to all the viewers, mag-ingat kayo lagi. At maraming salamat sa suporta.
all right, and for everyone watching, stay tuned for more interviews featuring your favorite personalities only on the Ilocos Times Facebook page. Good evening, everyone, and keep safe.